Have you ever wondered how the coffee you're sipping reached your cup from halfway across the world? Imagine an intricate web, invisible yet vital, that stretches across continents and oceans. This is the world of international trade, a complex network that influences nearly every aspect of our daily lives. From the food we eat to the clothes we wear, global trade plays a pivotal role. The journey from ancient trade routes to today's high-tech logistics is a fascinating tale of evolution. Centuries ago, merchants traveled along the Silk Road, exchanging spices, silk, and precious metals. Today, the scenario has transformed dramatically. Modern logistics powered by digital technology ensure that products move around the globe at unprecedented speeds. Every item we come across has a story of international journey and cooperation. This immense interconnected network operates silently but efficiently, ensuring that goods are transported from remote corners of the world to your doorstep. This global network affects everything from your morning brew to the device you're watching this video on. To understand international trade, we must first dive into its building blocks. Let's begin with a foundational concept: comparative advantage. This principle suggests that countries thrive by focusing on producing goods and services they can generate most efficiently. By doing so, nations can trade for what they produce less efficiently, benefiting all parties involved. Now consider trade agreements. These are deals struck between two or more countries to outline the rules for trade between them. They reduce barriers such as tariffs, which are taxes imposed on imported goods. Lower tariffs make goods cheaper for consumers and help businesses export more easily to foreign markets. This fosters an environment where trade can flourish. Throughout history, there have been significant milestones in trade agreements. Take, for instance, the General Agreement on Tariffs and Trade, or GATT, established in the mid-20th century. It set the stage for what would eventually evolve into the World Trade Organization, an entity that now plays a pivotal role in governing international trade norms and standards. Furthermore, modern trade agreements often extend beyond merely tariffs and taxes. They cover a range of issues, including intellectual property rights, environmental standards, and labor laws, aiming to create a comprehensive framework that supports fair and sustainable trade practices. These principles and agreements create the framework that allows countries to exchange goods efficiently. They are the bedrock upon which global commerce stands, enabling economies worldwide to integrate and grow together. Now let's look at the European Union, a powerhouse in international trade. The European Union, or EU, is a unique economic and political union between 27 European countries that together cover much of the continent. The cornerstone of this union is the single market and the customs union, which allow goods, services, capital, and people to move freely. This harmonization has fostered an incredibly efficient trading bloc. The single market operates on the principle of free movement, ensuring that whether you're a dairy farmer in Ireland or a software developer in Estonia, you have the same access to markets across the 27 member states as your local competitors. This has not only democratized opportunities, but also intensified competition, driving innovation and improvements in quality. Meanwhile, the customs union complements the single market by enabling goods to move duty-free within the EU. It also helps in managing a common external tariff on all goods entering the Union, simplifying the process and reducing the administrative burden for businesses. This setup is particularly beneficial for small and medium-sized enterprises which might otherwise struggle with the complexities of international trade. The impact? Well, as of the last count, the EU is the world's largest exporter and importer of manufactured goods and services, trading more than €1 trillion worth of goods annually. In fact, about 63% of total trade in goods within the EU is accounted for by intra-EU trade, showcasing the deep interconnections between the economies of member states. Moreover, the EU's trade policy has been pivotal in shaping global trade standards, influencing regulations and setting benchmarks that transcend its borders. This proactive stance in global trade discussions and agreements further amplifies its influence on the international stage. The success of the EU in creating a seamless and robust trade environment is not just about economic statistics. It's about creating a model where integration and cooperation pave the way for collective growth and development. It's a testament to the power of collective action in an interconnected world. The EU exemplifies how collaborative trade policies can lead to prosperity. Moving goods across oceans and continents is no small feat. It's a complex ballet of precision and efficiency, where every step is meticulously planned and executed. This is the world of international logistics, a sector that not only supports global commerce, but is a critical infrastructure that connects markets, cultures, and people. At the heart of this logistical dance are shipping containers, those large steel boxes that you might see stacked on ships or hauled by trucks. Remarkably standardized, these containers can be loaded, stacked, transported, and tracked globally, making them the linchpins of international trade. They revolutionized logistics by dramatically cutting down loading and unloading times, thus reducing shipping costs and times dramatically. Today, it's estimated that about 90% of the world's goods are transported by sea, with millions of containers in circulation. Behind these containers are logistics companies, the orchestrators of this global movement. Companies like Maersk, FedEx, and DHL not only manage the physical movement of goods, but also handle the complexities of customs, insurance, and storage. Their ability to coordinate logistics networks efficiently ensures that your package, whether it's a small parcel or a massive industrial component, arrives at its destination on time and in good condition. Technological advancements have further refined the capabilities of these logistics giants. Today, with the help of GPS tracking, RFID tags, and sophisticated logistics software, companies can monitor shipments in real time. This technology provides critical data that helps in optimizing routes, predicting potential delays, and managing resources more effectively. Moreover, advancements in data analytics and machine learning are making predictive logistics a reality, enhancing the ability to anticipate issues before they become problematic. On a larger scale, these logistical operations are not just about moving goods, they're about ensuring that economies function smoothly. From the food on our tables to the gadgets in our homes, logistics companies play a fundamental role in maintaining the flow of goods around the globe. These logistical operations are crucial cogs in the wheel of global commerce. Consider Singapore, a small nation with one of the busiest ports in the world. Nestled at the crossroads of major shipping routes, Singapore's geographic placement has positioned it as a critical gateway linking the Pacific and the Indian Oceans. But it's not just location that makes Singapore's port stand out. It's also their relentless pursuit of innovation and efficiency. Singapore's Port Authority has invested heavily in state-of-the-art infrastructure. Automated cranes and driverless vehicles whiz around the port 24 hours a day, ensuring that the loading and unloading of goods are done with precision and speed. This automation reduces human error and boosts productivity, handling millions of containers annually with astonishing efficiency. Moreover, Singapore has embraced cutting-edge technology to streamline operations. Real-time data tracking systems are implemented across the port, enabling a seamless flow of information. This allows for the optimization of cargo handling and vessel traffic management, ensuring that the port operates smoothly, regardless of the volume of traffic. The port also focuses on sustainability, with initiatives to reduce environmental impact. Electrification of equipment and the use of solar power are just a few examples of how Singapore is leading the way in eco-friendly port operations. Additionally, the port's resilience during global disruptions like the COVID-19 pandemic underscores its integral role in maintaining the continuity of international trade. Its ability to adapt and manage crises effectively ensures that global supply chains remain uninterrupted. Singapore's success illustrates the importance of efficient logistics in global trade. Through foresight and innovation, Singapore continues to enhance its position as a world-leading maritime hub, setting benchmarks for ports around the globe. What does the future hold for international trade and logistics? As we sail into the uncharted waters of the future, several emerging trends are shaping the horizon of international trade and logistics. One of the most transformative forces is digitalization. Imagine a world where blockchain technology ensures the integrity of every transaction and artificial intelligence optimizes shipping routes in real time. This isn't just a dream, it's rapidly becoming the standard. Digital platforms are now central to supply chain operations, enhancing visibility and efficiency across the globe. Another significant trend is the increasing emphasis on sustainability within logistics. Companies are no longer just focusing on speed and cost, they're also considering their carbon footprint. From electric cargo ships to solar-powered warehouses, the industry is innovating in ways that reduce environmental impact. This shift is not merely about corporate responsibility, it's also about aligning with consumer values and regulatory demands, ensuring a greener future for our planet. The rise of e-commerce is another game changer. As more consumers click to buy, the demand for faster, more reliable delivery services skyrockets. This surge is pushing logistics companies to rethink their strategies and infrastructure, leading to the development of hyperlocal fulfillment centers and advancements in last-mile delivery technologies. E-commerce is not just reshaping retail landscapes, it's redefining the flow of goods on a global scale. However, these advancements do not come without challenges. Trade wars, for instance, pose a significant threat to global trade dynamics. Tariffs and trade barriers can disrupt established supply chains, leading to increased costs and delays. Moreover, global pandemics have underscored the vulnerability of our interconnected world, revealing how quickly a local disruption can escalate into a worldwide logistics nightmare. Despite these challenges, the trajectory of international trade and logistics is one of remarkable adaptation and innovation. As the industry continues to evolve, it remains a critical backbone of the global economy, adapting to changes with resilience and ingenuity. As the world evolves, so too will the ways in which we trade and transport goods. We've traveled a long road from ancient trade routes to digital tracking and automated ports. As we've seen, international trade isn't just a transaction of goods, it's a pivotal force in our daily lives, shaping economies, cultures, and environments. Reflecting on our journey, we've uncovered the foundations of trade, from its historical beginnings to the intricate laws and agreements that govern it today. The European Union and Singapore's port serve as prime examples of how strategic trade agreements and state-of-the-art logistics can propel regions to the forefront of global commerce. The backbone of this system is logistics. The seamless movement of goods across continents in marvels of logistical coordination demonstrates not just engineering prowess, but also an intricate dance of cooperation among nations. Looking ahead, the future of trade and logistics is poised to be transformed by technology. Innovations like blockchain and artificial intelligence are set to redefine this landscape, making it more efficient and transparent. Understanding these elements helps us appreciate the complex tapestry of global trade and its impact on our world.